Good morning everyone. Welcome to Banao Bharat's Tuesday morning live session. The fourth expiry for this month, and we are about 1 hour 45 minutes into the trade. Let us start off with the Nifty chart. Here we go. We saw yesterday Nifty from the highs of 18,014 came all the way down to 17,835. All day it was on the negative zone only. You can see there was a very clear trend on the downside yesterday, and today it opens at around 17,842, which means it has survived yesterday's low. Having opened at around 17,842, slightly above yesterday's low of 17,835, has gone up in couple of candles and made a high of 17,932 and now currently trading at 17,908. This is the Nifty setup for the day. On the intraday time frame, Nifty currently in the downtrend, but today in the morning has survived the opening lows or survived yesterday's lows and is trading slightly above. So this is the current setup for Nifty. Coming to the Bank Nifty chart, Bank Nifty also yesterday having opened at around 41,317 kept going down all day and made a low of around 40,636 before closing at 40,794. Overall, for last 2 days, Bank Nifty also has been in the downtrend, and today it has once again in the opening itself, in the first and second candle itself, it has broken yesterday's low and created a new low here, and from there on has taken a sharp up move and currently trading at 40,905 after having made a high of 40,950. So today's Bank Nifty opening moves from the lows of 40,550 to 40,950, we have seen about 400 points up move, but still it is far away from the recent highs, or at least even far away from the yesterday's high of 41,317. So this is the setup on intraday. Bank Nifty currently in the downtrend has created an intermediate high at around 41,950 and now trading towards the higher range of the day. Well, let us look into some of the banking stocks before we move on to the other stocks. Axis Bank, very similar to Bank Nifty chart, for the last 2 days, Friday and yesterday, has opened or has been in the downward trajectory. Today again opens lower compared to yesterday's low, opens at around 838, from there on trying to make a pullback at 845 now. So this is the chart of Axis Bank, currently trading at 845, having opened at 838 has gone up to 847. Bandhan Bank also opens at around 236, goes down to 231, comes down, comes up little bit again, but does not cross the opening morning highs of 236, currently trading at 234. Bandhan Bank also not having much of the trend. You can see here for last 2 days it is been in kind of a in ranger, which is like sideways movement. This is the chart of Bank of Baroda. Opens at around 164, goes down very quickly in the second candle itself to 160 and now trying to make a pullback. So there was a breakdown level at 162.55. After that it went 2 rupees down and tried to make a comeback, still trading around the sell level of 162.55. This is Bank of Baroda currently in downtrend, and if the stocks or the index breaks down, then all of these stocks will do much lower levels even today. This is the chart of Canara Bank. From the highs of 296 yesterday, came down to 283 in today's opening session. Today opens at around 289, goes down to 283, makes couple of candle pullback, but it is not sustaining and currently in sideways movement. So Canara Bank, watch out for 283 levels. Let us see the chart of HDFC. HDFC also has created a kind of outranger pattern, but you can see here yesterday's low was 2654. Today it has survived the opening lows. Today it has made a low of 2657 and from there on has been trying to go up and made a high of 2689. So some kind of pullback is happening in this stock. Watch out for the next buy levels in these kind of counters where it has survived yesterday's down move and today it has tried to make some amount of convincing pullback, and once again if it crosses those highs then there could be a chance of buying. You can see here there is a good volume also in this particular green candle, which again is an indication that this stock is headed higher maybe today or tomorrow or in this week. This is the chart of HDFC AMC, made a high of 1875 and low of 1856. It will face a resistance at 1875 which is today's high, and which will also have a breakdown level at 1856 which happens to be today's low. This is the chart of HDFC Bank. Yesterday's low was 1637, currently in downtrend pattern, but today it survives by 10 paise. Yesterday's low was 1637.30 and today's low is 1637.4. So from there on very quickly goes up to 1658 and currently trading at the recent highs itself. This is the chart of HDFC Bank. Kind of pullback is in progress, so watch out for such stocks which have survived yesterday's low and trying to make a convincing pullback. This is the chart of HDFC Life. Not much movement here. There is one big green candle yesterday with a very big volume, but after that there is no follow up volumes and prices have been just coming back to the levels of the breakout. Today it has again made a low of 506 and currently trading at 509. We really don't know what is the news that was there yesterday, for which it made one candle such a huge volume of 4 million shares, which is about 40 lakh shares in one 15 minutes candle, but very quickly yesterday itself it has lost all of that big up move, and today again it is back to the old levels of 509. So this is HDFC Life for you, currently trading at 509. ICICI Bank, very prominent stock along with HDFC Bank in the banking index. So the movements in all of these stocks does really matter for you to analyze your Bank Nifty. If you are a Bank Nifty trader, you should definitely know the trends and the levels in these stocks also, which will help you to trade better. Here we are with ICICI Bank, currently trading at 856, opened lower at 846 and from the lows of 846 went up to 858. Very good convincing pullback with all the good green candles and very good volumes also. So this pullback is now getting confirmed, which means Bank Nifty might also do a very good pullback. We know Bank Nifty from the lows of 550 has already come up to 950, which means some about 400 points of pullback has already happened. Currently trading at 40,970. This is the chart of ICICI Bank now, currently trading at 857. Kotak Bank also in the downtrend, currently trading at 1739. This is the chart of SBI, makes a new low today 522 and now pullback is happening to around 530 levels. You can see here consistently it is in the lower trajectory only. From the highs of 540 came down to 533 and today's low is also lower compared to yesterday's high, and lower lows are being formed 527, 523 and today one more new low at 522. So on the whole SBI on any time frame is actually weak. Let us see the daily time frame. You can see here from the highs of 630 it has started falling, and during the budget day it made a low of 502 on the 1st of Feb. From 502 it tried to make some amount of pullback, went up to 560, 559 was the pullback high, but after that it is back to the levels of 520s. Somewhere in between 560 and 502 is where it is now trading for last so many days. So the real buying in SBI can be expected only above 560. Until then you can do some intraday trades in a lesser time frame, but there is not much trades available even on intraday time frame today in SBI. IndusInd Bank opened at around 1112, came down to 1100 and now trading at 1106. Let us see some of the pharma stocks. Dabur currently trading at 535, made a high of 537, breakout level is 537, breakdown level is 530. Godrej Consumer Products from the highs of 948 comes down to around 930 levels and now currently trading at 938. Hindustan Lever from the highs of 2544 currently trading at 2526. Unusual candle yesterday in the opening. After that it has been continuously in the downward movement. ITC from the budget day onwards it has been doing well. 384 now. You can see the daily chart of ITC. This was the budget day announcement on some of the taxes on luxury cigarettes, but in spite of not a very good news for cigarette sector in the budget, this stock has started doing well from that day onwards. So if you are a fundamental trader, how will you react to the negative news or not so positive news? The news was not so very great about the cigarette companies, but still you can see the result here from the 1st of Feb, from the lows of 325. On that day it makes a low of 325 and non-stop goes to 386, and today it is trading at 384. So good up move of about 50 rupees in last 20 days in ITC. So this is how the markets are. Always respect the technical levels. Jubilant Food doing good pullback today at around 463 was the is the current price. 460 was the breakout level. It might face a resistance at 468, but then at least you have some good up move of 7 to 8 rupees in between. This is Jubilant Food on intraday time frame, trying to do well today. Marico Industries, not much movement, not good volumes also, very uneven chart, better to stay away from such uneven charts. Tata Consumers currently trading at 728, though it is in downtrend, it is getting some good support at 722 and also the breakout level. It is currently trading at the breakout level of 728. Titan from the lows of 2453 has now created a new high. No, from the highs of 2485 has come down to 2453 and now it is trading at around 2476. So this is the chart of Titan. Voltas 879 from the highs of 888 has been falling down since morning. The first candle high is at around 888. From there on all the candles are on the downside. Bata India. This is the opening moves in Bata India, currently trading at 1429. So Asian Paints from the highs of 2834 currently trading at 2803. It has tried one small pullback, but it may not sustain here. So this is the chart. Before we wind up, we will once again look into Nifty and Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty from the lows of 40,550 is making a good amount of pullback. Will it cross 41,317 yesterday's high? We need to wait and watch. But where is our next entry? As of now, there is no new entry. As of now, the entry is only above 41,574 on the long side, and there is no short as of now. So beware of any short positions. If you have any short positions, better to cover it. This pullback might sustain, and it may not, like, come and make new lows today itself. At least, like, I have a feeling it might go higher or it might stay around these levels, but making a new low from this level onwards is mostly unlikely. So plan your trades accordingly. If you have a short position, have a proper stop loss. In case you have any queries on any of the stocks that you are currently trading, if you want to know the exact levels based on the time frame that you have entered, then maybe, like, you can put the stock information on the chat box. We will look into it and suggest you some of the corrective course that might be needed. If you are liking the content on Banao Bharat's Trading for Living live sessions, do subscribe to the channel, share the channel with your fellow traders so that they can also make use of the inputs that are coming through these live streams. If you want to become a serious trader, if you want to really learn the mechanics of trading, then we are open for the Trading for Living bootcamp as well as mentorship program, wherein we will coach you and handhold you for several months and make you an independent trader. So the objective of Banao Bharat is the Arthik Nirbharta Abhiyan, which is, like, bringing in financial freedom through stock markets. Well, before we close, this is the Nifty as of now. From the lows of 17,842 today has gone up to 17,932 and currently trading towards the day's high. Markets on the whole looks like, has made one short bottom and pullback is happening, and looks like this pullback might sustain. So beware of any short positions at this stage. Having said that, have a very profitable trading day as well as trading week. Let us all once again reconvene tomorrow morning with more views on the stocks as well as the index. Until then, Om Swasti.